So as I can relate very much to your, blog about media recruitment, your personal account of media recruitment with this lady who was trying to exploit your skills with sexual intent in it. Then there was this Bangalore traffic issue where you mentioned about challan, right? Like unnecessary challan being imposed on you. Coming to the GeoSIM complaint as well, that took really, really long. That was filed by you. And these issues that are speculated in the media, and they happen to face an abrupt closure, To add to that, the impact of a relatively smaller percentage of journalists, how do you predict its future solutions, Arun? Like at the pace at which it's going.
These issues, you can do it in two ways. You can post on Facebook and look for the reaction from your friends and after some time just forget about it. Or then look for a solution and then post it on social media and say that this is the problem I faced and I have found the solution. This is how I found it. So it will be a guide for others, saying that next time if they wanted to do it in a proper way, they have an example in front of them. So rather than just sharing it in some random public groups, you can do something.
Going up to a publication and getting these things published is no direct solution.
When it depends. If you are writing about it, if you have tried a lot and it didn't work out, then you can write a blog about it in some independent publications such as such News Laundry or Youth Ki Awaaz. They might pick it up and publish it. Then it might help you to mobilize support online when you have exhausted all your resources running after it. Other than that, I don't find any problem in point in posting on social media.
Right.
One need to look for the right solution. There are resources available online. Every information, everything for whatever I have done, all the information I got was from the online.
Okay.
Just have to type in the right keyword in a website called google.com and you will get it.
Yes. So would you like to talk a little about the specially abled artisans whom you work with at Giftabled? Is there a particular trait apart from their artistry which a normal human being can imbibe from them?
I handle the online media, so I don't get to.
Where can the viewers see your work at Giftabled?
They can check out the blog section in Giftabled. Most of the blogs are written by me or copy edited.
So what is that particular trait that you think?
Yes, it is that they try their use their skills they have to do something when you give them the platform. So it's most often that they are not given the opportunity. It's not that they are not good for nothing. People often approach them with the misconception that they have this particular disability, so they can't do anything.
Yes.
And at times people who have everything, who don't have any disability, crib about having, even though they have everything, and they say that I don't have things which my other friends have.
So I think from the artists you're saying that they are happy with what they have, and I think
most of them are happy. And they see their work getting appreciated, they feel happy.
That's all they need, right?
Yeah.
So, being the refreshing voice of Bangalore youth, being featured in Youth Ki Awaaz news portal, do you plan to encourage people to be a part of the solution and not just read newspapers as taught in the media schools?
Yes, UK hours is a self-publishing post where the editors pick up certain posts which you write. Anyone can publish posts, but they pick up certain posts which they meet their certain set of criteria and republish it. They edit it and republish it on their platform and also share it on the Facebook. So writing is a good thing. You share about your experience. Yes. People read about it. It's a good thing. When you write, you get to feel a lot better.
Yes. So this citizen journalism that is coming up, are you aiming the conversation there right now? You're saying that we should write and not just read, and basically drive the social media movement towards a change?
Write and share is always a good thing. That you feel better. Yes. You get to share your experience.
So don't restrict yourself to journals, writing.
Yeah, it's not just about writing. It's not about writing serious stuff. About what do you think about how about demonetization or GST? Yes. There are also other things which an average person would like to read about. It's other people's experience. That's why this self-publication portals are more appreciated than the other media.
You need to take that word from Arun. So one of the last questions would be, what do you perceive as the most powerful weapon of change out of the following? Empathy, awareness, or the proverbial mighty pen?
Empathy and awareness. One thing is that one shouldn't restrict oneself in living in their own self-constructed cocoon or in a comfort zone.
Yes.
Should have empathy. You should, it's easy to judge everyone and say that this government officers are corrupt or police officers don't do anything. They are just there to take bribes from people. That's not true. They are also equally victim of the system.
Okay.
And awareness is required because when you commit offense, you go to the magistrate and say that I was not aware that I was violating a law. And that is not an excuse to say that you can, to magistrate will let you go. Because not being aware of about the rules and regulation, it's your problem. That's a basic in every place where you go look at. There the system properly functions because people, not because of less in corruption, but because people are aware about their rights. They speak up. It's not just about going for unnecessary things. It's just about fighting for your right. You should be aware of rules and regulation. Sure. You should be aware about your rights. Then only you can stand up for yourself. Otherwise, what's the point in saying that white things are going around? Something. Because I would like to say that with the Edward book, who said that there is nothing more powerful than for a tribe of evil than a good man doing nothing.
Sure that. Okay. So what would be your final impression, Arun, for the First Hand from Sana viewers?
It was a good experience. I have never been part of any readout before.
Okay. So taking up this aspect of solutions journalism from the same J school we have been to, so we don't need to just read newspapers but also write and spread the good word around. Saying ciao from Give Table, coming up with more on First Hand from Sana.